EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Carolina Panthers. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off play action. McMillan on the RPO. He'll keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play.
And the Dolphins first down.
Looking to throw. McMillan. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Back to throw. McMillan. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. You look at this Carolina defense. This crew against the pass, issues at times. Ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Fisher. Quick hitter. And right away, he lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down.
Come on, go.
Off the play fake. Fisher. And this one's incomplete.
Had no command that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Let's go. Check smash. Check smash. Sit ready.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see how they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. The Panthers at 8-4 now in the year. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That good for 22 and a first down. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time, that's what you're looking for.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Panthers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Again, it's Achane.
And they'll stretch out only about a yard up to the 32.
You look at this Carolina defense.
This crew against the pass, issues at times, ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
With their lack of pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against some people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here.
He'll try to do it himself. And he will be out of bounds well shy of the marker. So that's a turnover on downs. Great job defensively.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
I don't care what the game plan was coming in. After these runs,
you're running it, right?
you make sure you keep circling on your play sheet, running plays that are working, and keep patting those big offensive linemen on the back. They're doing a great job.
Goes without saying the defense is going to have to adjust to it.
In a big way, and they've got to figure out, do they have to sell out to stop the run, or can they just do it better than what they've done so far?
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down.
Well, that's going to bring up a big call now because he's unable to make the play himself on 2nd down. Now you just have to wonder, will they keep the ball in his hands on 3rd down?
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Fisher. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Panthers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0.
14. Dolphins nothing. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw. McMillan. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that tuck rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm is going forward, incomplete pass. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
What an advantage having a elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but but can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Now he's going to add a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
27 yards, a big play there on 4th. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Back to the ground, Achane.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
On 3rd down, Achane.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Devon Achane, his 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are back within a score.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now an option play, and he'll keep it.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 10.
Operating from the gun, Fisher. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. There's a diving catch right side. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down.
46-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 now. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
He's across midfield.
And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Ready.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 43.
Get it. Three. Ready.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And down to the 36-yard line here.
The 71 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
That's big, Lion.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
70, Hawk 70. Ready.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he is going to have the Panthers first down. And he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
Ready, set.
10 at the 27-yard line.
Come on. Set. Set the Eagles.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face. Now let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fisher.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Cougar 19.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. From 21 yards away. And the Panthers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
Nick Scorton in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. But he continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. These sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
And it's intercepted.
And the Panthers will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They go play action here on 1st down. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Okay, ready?
Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down.
So since that last play got nothing, they'll go ahead and decline the penalty, and that forces a fourth down situation. But Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. And good coverage there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop him with authority.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 38. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Down the right sideline.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. 61 yards.
And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Looking to put a drive together.
They'll run the option to start the drive.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
But sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. He didn't even have a chance to get going.
And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36.
47 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Achane gets it from the gun. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. On first down, he'll drop to throw.
They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now Achane on 1st and 10.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 13-yard line.
rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Achane here. They stay on the ground.
He showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane.
And this won't be enough. Stop the yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there. Of course you're going to give it to him.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18, high in.
They'll go with the keeper. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. It's their quarterback. Scoring on the sneak from a yard out.
And the Dolphins' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Point after, right down the middle. And they're within 7 now at 28-21.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Okay,
the big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Panther streak. Panthers.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. Well, a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Fisher. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes.
A loss of 7.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a 1st down here.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Fisher. That's going to be caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. 30 yards. And the Panthers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
They're in tight formation, not going to take any chances down to a knee, and that should do it for the 1st half.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Tyler Boone set to kick off.
is out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10, as they've got things rolling on this drive. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
That's another Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
No gain on the
Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the Dolphins' 20-yard line.
Back to throw. Fisher. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
Hey, Smith, here we go.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great effort there with his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And the Panthers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Running left, Achane. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground. Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
They set up the screen. Achane has it.
And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. The screen gets 7, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down. They're going to try and throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A gain of 4 yards.
4th and 2. They got it. That was kind of that gray area. Is that a feel thing, whether you go run or pass there offensively?
I think it's a feel thing. It's a tendency thing about what you like to do yourself on offense, as well as knowing how strong they are against the run on defense. Got to make a decision, and they made the correct one.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. 64 yards.
And the Dolphins are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow! Knocked him for a loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Good work there to force the incompletion and 4th down. Normally, it'd be a quick change for the punt return unit, but this offense has converted twice on 4th down so far, so you may want to double-check things there and make sure they're actually going to kick the football.
He'll take it at the 42. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return.
And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. McMillan. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there, and how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, but when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep.
Oh, and this one, it may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. Off play action. McMillan.
He'll dump this off to Achane. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
A gain of 5. First down, Dolphins.
Looking to throw. McMillan. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Scott. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it's 2nd down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
He'll get this into the hands of Odunze.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run for it with Achane.
And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right, they did pick up the first down there, but
and he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Devon Achane.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year.
And the Dolphins have made it a 1-score game again in the 4th.
Tough there, good pass, hit the hands, he just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach, everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready?
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Ready.
And 5 at the 24-yard line.
Go, check. Go. Let's go now. Turn. Right there.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
And this is the worry because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
And that throw there going to put him over 4,000 yards passing now for the season, maybe strengthening his MVP consideration.
And you figure with still a handful of games left to play, 5,000 yards is not totally out of the realm of possibility. The way he is playing, I think he's going to get there.
Powering his way forward. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
It's a gain of 4.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Cowboy 80. Nice. 19 tight. 19 tight.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to convert on third and short yardage with a gain of 4. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. They'll let the QB keep it here off the option.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's second down.
Ready?
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Check,
At the
Bronco 80.
7-yard line.
Ready?
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Off the play fake. Fisher. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 15 now.
49. Dolphins 34. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. They'll come up first and 10 here. Here's Achane to start the drive.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
They'll come up now on second down. He'll keep it himself.
And different running back, same result as they stop him behind the line.
Boy, the pursuit there, terrific from the linebacking core.
Oh, it certainly was, because so many times on an option play, you'll see a linebacker make a beeline for the quarterback and then zip, one cut, and he's grasping it air. But this time, he locked in on him the whole way, took an excellent angle, and his grasp came up with the quarterback.
And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
Well, this